Friends, we've made jackfruit into chicken, banana blossoms into fish. We've made watermelon into tuna, and today we're going to make carrots into salmon. Also, fun side note, I get to use my new smoking gun for this. We're gonna learn together. I've never used it. Hey guys, I'm Candace the Edgy Veg, and today I'm going to show you how to make carrots into salmon. I have a recipe for really flawless carrot lox in my cookbook, but this technique requires you to dry cure carrots in your oven for like 3 hours and then marinate it in a marinade for like 2 days. So I wanted to see if I could do like a quicker version that is just as good or almost as good, just without the time commitment of like having your oven on for 3 hours and marinating it for 2 days. Obviously, carrots into salmon is not a new concept, but I wanted to see what I could do to make it a little bit easier on you guys and just kind of do my own twist and share some of my favorite techniques for making different vegetables taste fishier. All right guys, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button because I make new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. And if you love these transformational videos where I try to take something and turn it into something else, give this video a big thumbs up and let me know what you want to see done next by leaving a comment in the comment section below. So with lox, usually lox are, I believe that they are a smoked salmon and a brine salmon. So depending on what kind that you are getting. This is why I like to salt cure my carrots in the oven, because I'm trying to take the techniques of the traditional way of doing it and using it in the vegan version instead of reinventing the wheel of cooking. But today I thought, to make it a bit easier, I think what I'm going to do is take these carrots and boil them. So boiling them for about 6 to 10 minutes, just so that they are soft, but they're not mushy. And then I think I'm going to just slice them very thinly and put them into a very simple marinade. The key ingredients of this marinade are going to be a seaweed, a caper brine. So literally you just buy some capers in a jar and drain it of the brine. You're going to use the capers when you plate this and present it on a bagel, so nothing's getting wasted. So those are the two main ingredients, but also we are going to use miso and rice vinegar to get that like briny, fishy flavor. We are going to cook the carrots, we are going to marinate the carrots, then we are going to smoke the carrots. Now, traditionally you can use either applewood or hickory smoke to smoke salmon, but because these are carrots, I don't want to bring out that sweet flavor. Carrots are already inherently sweet, so using an applewood smoke is going to bring out that sweetness, and we don't want that because like salmon's not sweet. So instead I'm going to use hickory wood chips to smoke the salmon. And I just want to see if that adds like another depth to the salmon. Plus I just really want to use my cloche. So what I'm going to do with the carrots is just clean them. I've already scrubbed these guys, so you just want to scrub off any debris or dirt. We definitely want the skin to be on because the skin adds like a really nice fishy texture. Just trim the ends, cut them in half, and throw them into boiling water for about 6 to 10 minutes. So, if you have my cookbook, you will know that I have the best vegan lox in the game. Like, I'm saying that proudly, like I know that for a fact. And that requires to salt cure carrots. What I did was in a tall baking dish, I put a layer of salt, put my carrots, covered it in salt, and then cooked it at 400 for 2.5 hours. And then what you get is this like shriveled little carrot. Then you just make little slices and see how it kind of looks like flesh? So you get these nice flaky, see how it's flaking there and it's flaking here? You get this flaky salmon. The boiling is more for a simpler option. I just wanted to show you what you could do. See how it's like nice and flaky? And then you want to just marinate that and you get like a really beautiful, lifelike salmon. While we wait for our carrots to cook, we are going to put together our marinade or brine. So I just have a bowl here. You want to get a bowl that's big enough for all the pieces, but also deep enough so that you can cover it completely with the marinade. So I'm going to add soy sauce or tamari, caper brine, lemon juice. So a lot of acidic flavors, a lot of acidic and umami flavors. So this is rice vinegar, garlic salt. To get that kind of ocean essence, we're going to use a bit of seaweed and miso. And this is where the umami is going to come from. Now, because salmon is a fish, it is a little bit fatty. You want to add that fatty mouthfeel, so we are going to add olive oil. What I find, this is just what everyone has on hand, so this is why I'm suggesting it for this, but in my other recipe, I suggest olive oil or flaxseed oil, because flaxseed oil definitely has that like omega 369 flavor that fish has. I'm gonna give that a little whisk. And obviously miso needs a little help along, and we also want a little bit of penetration power from our marinade, so I'm going to add hot water to this. So we have our boiled carrots here. Now you definitely want them to cool down before you stick your fingers all over them to cut them, but you definitely want to slice them so they'll come out looking like this. So these ones are the cured ones, these ones are the boiled ones, but in terms of visuals, the only difference here really, in terms of visual, is that this is a little bit flakier and also is deeper in the orange color, whereas this one is going to be a little bit lighter because it is boiled. But again, you want to just do little strips. And you can do these little strips and then put them into the marinade. And then you can just use your hands to cover it completely, submerge it, and throw it in the fridge. Okay, so this is the batch I made last night, just so I could get a true representation, or show you guys like truly what it looks like. So you can see it's a little bit broken down, it's soft, kind of looks like little pieces of fish.
That's so weird, it really does look like salmon.
Right? I mean, a couple of pieces obviously look like carrots, like that. Yeah. But you can layer those underneath and then put these like really authentic looking pieces on top. So I was thinking we could put together a bagel board. Thoughts?
I'm not gonna say no to bagels.
Perfect. So. All right, let's do it. So obviously it makes the most sense to smoke the one that I marinated overnight. So I'm gonna take my hickory wood chips. I'm gonna add a little layer. I've turned it on. It's on high, and I'm just gonna stick the tube underneath, like that. Now I'm going to light this bitch on fire. Oh, there we go. And so you only want to do this for a couple minutes. I want it to smell like hickory today. All right, now that we have our smoked salmon, smoked carrots, let's put together our bagel board. Let's put together our bagel board. So I'm just using the Tofutti herb and garlic, which is one of the most easily accessible vegan cream cheeses around here anyway, but you can use whatever's your favorite. So what I like to do is take my salmon and just start layering it kind of strategically, so that you have all the stuff that really looks like salmon on the top, putting the stuff that looks more like a carrot on the bottom. And then I like to use onion and then a few capers, of course, or lots of capers, because capers are life. They really are. And then some fresh dill. You can use dill or chives. If you don't have fresh, you can use dried. And there you go.
That looks so good.
Does it? Does it look like salmon?
It really does.
Some French sel gris. It just like looks really good, doesn't it? All right, guys, there we have our carrots into salmon, delicious bagel, perfect for brunch. Oh my God. Honestly, it's so good. And the fact that it's boiled and marinated, it doesn't make such a huge difference. Like you really can't taste that much difference from the other one that it takes days to do. This is just 24 hours into the marinade, boiled. Oh my God, it's perfect. Oh, and smoked. Oh, is it smoked? If you have a smoker, try smoking it. If you guys like this recipe, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what crazy transformation you want to see next. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I make new Mondays. I make new wow. I make new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. and I'll see you next time. Bye. And the full recipe for this is going to be in the description box down below.